Waiting for the horn, it says. All right, how about start? Hopefully that worked. I think it worked. I think it worked. Check 1, 2. Might be live, might not be. Who's to know? I think we're live. Hi, everybody. Hey, we are live. Cool. What a great start to this one. We'll probably definitely have to cut off the arena is filling up here on a Thursday evening in January, and I'll tell you you get to Thursdays in January and you start seeing the fact that the number starts with 2 and 23rd, 24th, 25th, and you know you're only about a week away now, a little over a week away from the Bears coming off a couple of wins. We'll talk a little bit more about them as we pause for the national anthem. You are watching White Bear Lake Boys hockey on the Horn. Welcome back here to what is this place called? Vanna Sports Center, greatest hockey arena on this earth that we have here. I don't know about other galaxies and universes, but I can't find another place that has better sight lines, better views, better ice, better moorings in the goals than this place. The Eastridge Raptors goaltender will be Connor Docken. Pretty cool name, Connor Docken. On the other side, I'm assuming, I don't know, Tyler Steffens, Gabe. They start to him. What do you think? How about Evan Foss? You see that news today, Gabe? Yeah, Evan Foss getting picked up by the Mankato Mavericks, Minnesota State Mankato. He is now their third goaltender down in Mankato. You know what, Gabe? You're really smart. Tyler Steffens is in goal. Great call there. It's always awesome having Gabe Bartlett on the broadcast here. We don't even have his mic on. Doesn't matter. We don't need it. He says nothing interesting. No, he says a lot of things. He's a good guy. We're underway. Your Bears have won 4 of their last 5. They stumbled against Minnetonka a week ago, but have had wins, a couple wins in the time since. And Eastridge, for their part, 6-10-1 on the year. Big collision at neutral ice. That'll bring a penalty, and I believe it will be a penalty. Hands are already up for the icing. We're going to see an elbowing call, and Eastridge will go on the power play. Heading to the box is going to be Joey Fratellone. Power play this year for Eastridge, 22%. There's penalty kill, by the way, 87.7%. So not a bad year. Mentioned they beat Woodbury and Park of Cottage Grove, going back to that game a week and a half ago here at Vadnais Sports Center against Minnetonka, where they fell just short of a surging Skipper's squad. The shot from the blue line blocked by New Power. Out comes Leighton Road for the Bears. He'll cross the red line. He'll move it in. Into the corner goes Road. Flips it to the outside there, trying to kill off that clock. Eastridge takes over. It's Jack Brown, the captain, will move his way through. Gives it off and will get across the red line and get it in deep. Flung hard forward to Sam Newpower in front, turned over and fired in the back of the net. Eastridge with an early power play goal. Give it to Marco Troji, and the senior forward makes it 1-0 Eastridge. Not the start White Bear Lake was looking for. 1:13 in, 1-0 the Raptors lead on the first shot on goal of the game. Back out high for Kodatek. He'll get it down low for Grant Hofeld. Raptors will clear it down the ice. Chasing after it will be Kodatek. He'll get there first. Dropping it back for Eli Anderson. Anderson off the wall, got it to Hofeld. He'll play it to his left, back in the direction of Hofeld. There was Schauer, but his pass got caught up in the shin pad of a Raptor and played out of harm's way. Hofeld just inside the blue line. He'll drop it down low for Murky. Murky will battle in the corner. Rest of his teammates getting quick line change. Raptors taking the puck over. They'll flip it up in the air to center, and they'll drop down in the area of Kiava. He'll let it go back for Nicky O'Brien. Slid to the left to Kodatek, and then forward to Tristan Johnson before it's poked off his stick, and the Bears have to regroup in their own end. Cross ice pass connects with Verkerke. Sam Verkerke looks for options to his right, but it's knocked away and then sent down the ice. Grabbing the puck is Montgomery. He'll fling it near side for Nicky O'Brien. O'Brien up the near side with it. Got it to the blue line. It's Newman for the Raptors. He'll keep it in. Behind the goal to Lindahl. Lindahl battling for it there at the half wall. It's knocked away from his possession. Grabbed away by Troji. To the blue line it goes. Nearly skipped the stick of Polifka, but is able to keep it in front of him. Keep the forecheck going before the Bears able to finally clear it down the ice. So Raptors backed up in their own end will immediately break it out, but a miscue on the pass will result in an icing, and we will stop play with 13:40 to go in period number one. It's 1-0 Eastridge. One shot on goal in the hockey game. It's the one goal of the hockey game, and officials didn't like how that face-off went, so they'll try this all again. Back out high, Brady O'Brien down low. One-time shot rose, but he whiffed on it, and Eastridge will tank over. They have numbers down the ice. 3-on-2 entering the zone. Brown on the left, centered it, stolen away by New Power. Off the wall to Rowe. Forward to Rose. He'll play it through some skates. Lost it as he moved it into the Eastridge zone. The Raptors come back the other way. Troji's shot hits a stick, goes into the netting behind, and stops play with 13:11 to go in the first period. Eventful first 4 minutes here at Vadnais Sports Center. If you're watching, let us know where you're watching from. I probably will make read it. I don't know. Doing like 17 things at one out here today, but reading a live chat, we'll add it to the list. Why not? Off the draw, the Bears look to the far side with it, but stolen away from their sticks and battled for now in the corner. Pinned up along the wall. Hofeld comes free with it, but His pass goes right to the stick of Quinn Carter. Will knock it back in for the Bears, return it to neutral ice. Carter, some nice moves getting it back, and then sent it near side off the boards to McVeigh. McVeigh winds, fires a shot that hit off the stick there of Eli Anderson, and into the far corner it goes. Raptors come free with it. Trying a weak angle shot there, sneaking inside the shoulder and pipe there of Steffens, but Nick Landon is denied, and the deflection goes into the netting and stops play with 12.5 to go in the first period. We now have 2 shots on goal of the hockey game, and a very disappointing start to this one by White Bear Lake. We'll just call a spade here. Good news for the Bears, of course. We're only less than 5 minutes in, but most of the play has been in the White Bear Lake zone as the Bears have struggled to break it out. Hopefully turn things around here. The Raptors dump it in hard off the back wall. Getting there first was Joe Montgomery. Got it free, and then Montgomery will glove it along. Bounced at the red line. Bodies collide there at center ice, and then into the zone comes White Bear Lake for a moment before the Raptors. Such a good job there on their blue line, able to fend off these forecheck opportunities for the Bears, and they send it into their own bench, so that'll bring a neutral zone draw. Or make that as we'll put it in the Eastridge zone. Why not? The Raptors cleared it out, so we'll go into Eastridge zone, and we'll see what happens here when the puck is actually to the right of us. Layton Road, leading scorer, one of the top forwards in the state of Minnesota. Face-off lost, and it'll be Eastridge trying to clear. Good job at the blue line on the far side there by Montgomery, keeping the puck in, but Eastridge will force it out on the second effort, and they move it down the ice. Centering pass in the slot, whistle blown, and another penalty is coming up. It's going to be a hook, and with 11.5 to go in period number 1, it is 1-0 Eastridge, and they're going to go on their second power play of the game. The Raptors capitalized on their first try. They'll look to do the same on their second try. Around the net, Fratellone, far side. Bears gather speed. Hard pass across in the direction of New Power. He'll grab it. Centers one for Road. Couldn't get the shot off, but a quick developing effort there. And then New Power again behind the net. He'll perhaps look to center. Road is wide open out in front, but can't get it to go. And Raptors take over. They'll break it out. They'll get it to the red line, but can't get it past Brady O'Brien. Back the other way. Here's New Power and make that Road. Layton Road lost it there at the half wall. He'll get it back in the corner, however, reversing direction, looking for New Power, finds him, but it's poked off his stick. He'll follow it into the corner, goes behind the Eastridge goal near side, connecting with Jack Brown. Brown will go to his right, played along by Polifka, and Polifka will cross his own blue line, and then a neutral zone pass to Tanner Johnson is deflected deep into the White Bear Lake end, halfway through this Raptors power play. A lot less organized than the first one, but they'll try to take advantage of the second half of this man advantage as Eastridge controls the puck. Along the top of the circle, a shot into the body there of Joey Fratellone. Definitely shook him up. Another shot from the point, turned away by Steffen and deflected into the corner. Jack Brown winds up, passes it to his left. Nice moves here, driving down is Marco Troji, back out high. Shot blocked in the skates there of Schauer, and then a big hit put on by Hofeld as the puck is cleared to neutral ice. Raptors have to regroup. They have 20 seconds left in their power play. They'll enter the zone again with some momentum, but good job on the back check side by Hofeld getting in the way of the pass. He'll knock it back behind the White Bear Lake goal, and killing the remaining seconds will be a Joe Montgomery clear. So after a power play goal to start this game, the Raptors unable to capitalize on attempt number 2, and Bears are now full strength. Raptors turn it or take over and fire a quick shot. That was a good job by Nick Landon for Eastridge, finding that pass, forcing the interception, and then sending the shot on goal. And a good save for Tyler Steffens. And with 9.5 to go in period number 1, it's 1-0 Eastridge. Johnson will cross the line. He'll get it in. Kiyava tracking it down, letting it go back for Montgomery. He'll fire a shot, hit some traffic in front, dribbled down, and it's covered and smothered by Connor Dokken. So Bears have their second shot on goal of the game. Face-off in the Eastridge zone with 9:07 left in period number 1. Bears get the 8, 9, 10 line out there. Leighton Road muscling the puck to the blue line, but good job by Eastridge forcing a 2-on-1 as they enter the zone. Driving in the slot, the shot hits some skates, still loose in the slot, pushed toward the goal, but not on goal. And great job by the Bears defense after giving up the odd man rush. Tied up enough sticks that Raptors somehow couldn't even get a shot off. Now here's Leighton Road. He'll carry it behind the Eastridge goal, knocks it off the side of the cage to New Power. New Power will go to the far side with it, finds the stick of Montgomery. Down low for Rose. Rose in front, direction of New Power. Didn't get there, was swatted away by Eastridge, and back out to the red line it goes before it's pushed right back in by Nikki O'Brien. Nina. He'll backhand it along near side for McVeigh. McVeigh had it stolen away from his stick, knocked to the corner. Raptors will try to break it out again. They'll get it to the blue line, but it's New Power who will send it on the neutral or in the slot area, and then Road hit the crossbar. About as tucked it under the crossbar about as much as you could. I wouldn't doubt if you looked at a replay that would have been close. It took a weird hop under that bar, but Road, his shot so good and just inches, less than inches away from making this a 1-1 game, and then Billy Rose sends a shot that ramps off the stick and goes into the netting behind with 7:42 to go in period number 1. Folks, this seems like a good opportunity if you are very, very wealthy and looking to spend a lot of money. Just let us know. We will gladly purchase a truck with video equipment and overhead cameras and all sorts of fun stuff, so we could have seen that goal in like multiple angles. Fortunately, we don't have replay yet because we don't have a wealthy donor yet, but let me know if you're interested. Zach.Halverson at thehornwbl.com. Look forward to hearing from you, wonderful, wonderful folks looking to spend tens of thousands of dollars in high school broadcasting. They're out there. Grant Hofeld to his right. Kodatek hard off the glass, bounces into neutral ice, and then Hofeld will fight off the puck. Tracked down by Murky, sent hard off a shin pad. Bounce right back in his direction. Grabbed now by Shower. Shower behind the goal with it. Knocked off the shelf to center ice and pushed right back in on goal, and Steffens will play it over. Some nice moves by Cade Kodatek, and he'll flip it up in the air, bounces down, tracked down by Sam Verkerke. Verkerke's pass is fired on goal, rebound covered, and I think we're going to get a penalty here. First power play of the game for the White Bear Lake Bears. It's potent, very potent. Heading to the penalty box will be Blake Polifka, and he is not happy, as I personally didn't see it, but Eastridge all not happy at all with it. I mentioned that Bears potent power play, 38.7%. Impressive. It's a high number. We'll see if they can take advantage and match the power play goal that the Eastridge Raptors got early in the first period to make this a 1-0 hockey game. Guess what? You can't see what's going on. For some reason, the video has frozen. Hopefully you can hear what's going on. That's peculiar is the word we'll use. Shot turned away as I try to diagnose our technical issues here. Apologize for that. We'll go radio for right now. Neutral ice here. Well, there we go. It's just unplugged it and plugged it back in. Expert technical support here. At the red line, the Bears have it. Work near side. Into the zone comes New Power. He'll ring it harder on the wall to the far side. Hofeld using his skates to push the puck forward. It's crossed over to New Power on the near side. Make that O'Brien. Down low to Rose. Battle ensues in front of the White Bear student row. Chance, weak angle shot by Rose, turned away. He'll get his own rebound, moves it behind the cage, and then Raptors try to clear, but Rode is able to keep it in front of him, sends it down low, and then the pass is too hard for two Bears receivers, and it goes all the way back into the White Bear Lake end. Trying a quick transition was Steffens. Long pass connected with Rose. He'll dump and change. Bears will get their man advantage back for another 18 seconds. Carried across from one side to the other. Shower. Out high to Fratellone. Now it's down low for Kirky. Tried to center. Raptors get out of danger. They'll dump it down the ice, and that'll do it for the Bears power play. Back down the ice, it's sent. Behind the goal it goes. Grabbed by Quinn Carter. Move forward and then cross the red line and moving into his Kremer. Behind the Bears net. Battled for. Stolen away by Kremer. He'll center it, but Bears take it away. Rode will go to his right, connecting with Verkerke. Verkerke hard into the far corner. Back out high. Here's Rode. Rode with a chance across in the direction of Rose, but it skipped his stick. He'll get it off the wall, centers another one, but Kramer gets in the way of that for Eastridge. Back out to the blue line. Kodatek with a shot, and it's stopped by Dockin with 3.5 to go in the first period. It's still Eastridge 1, White Bear Lake 0. Face off in the Eastridge zone. Bears so good off the draw. They haven't been as dominant in face-off circle as they usually are. And off this draw, Eastridge will come away with that puck. They'll cross the red line with it. It's Jack Brown into the zone. Down low, pass in front, poked away. Murky comes away with it for White Bear Lake, gains some speed. Murky moving in, driving to the goal, got it on goal. Rebound, paddled away. Another try, but it skips the stick of Murky. Dockin with a beautiful save. Again, knocking it out of the air. Another try and another save for Dockin. Tyler Shower, Ethan Murky, all over that Eastridge goal, and credit to Connor Dockin, the goaltender, the senior for Eastridge. And all sorts of good things down there for the Raptors. Off the draw, Fratellone behind the goal. Tristan Johnson establishing himself there. Puck is forced away by the Raptors. Down the ice they go. Segler. Johnson tripped up, entering the corner. Bears able to break it out at the red line, flipped back. Picked up here by Segler. He'll fire it on goal and stopped by Steffens with 2.5 to go in the opening frame. Fratellone behind the goal. He'll get it back here. He'll curl the outside with it. Got it to the red line. Push back. Now it's Rode. Moving in. Bears might have jumped the gun there, and they will blow the whistle for offside. Bears looking for something here from this top line. New power road and Rose still very potent. Face off not good enough for the referee, so we'll kick both of the centers out there. And instead of road taking it this time, it's going to be Billy Rose. And he'll win the draw. Off the wall, Road gets it in. Raptors come away with it. It's Dino. Dino will work it near side. Raptors down the ice. Here's Brown. He'll send it hard off the back wall. Loose in front, then sent wide of the goal. Steffens not having to make a save, but that puck in very close proximity. Here's Newpower, the shot that's turned away by Dokken. Into the corner it goes. Bears now shooting the Raptors 9-5, probably 10-5 when they update that here in a moment. At the red line, O'Brien now to Rose. Road rather. Road drops it back for O'Brien, and then the pass hits a stick, bounces to the far wall. A couple of 10s over there battling, and it's Rose who wins that battle of the 10s as he will send it over the goal. Grabbed and carried, and then moved forward to Murky. Murky battling as he enters the zone. Knocked off his stick. Work near side for Polifka. Polifka plays pass and catch there. Forced behind the goal. Sends one out in front lines. Firing a shot there. Whiffing on it was Joe Montgomery. And the Raptors come away with the puck. Down the ice it goes. Nicky O'Brien will just let Steffens cover it with 45.9 left in period number 1. Face-off won by the Bears. They'll work it behind their goal. Raptors forcing the issue, though. They'll steal the puck away, work it to the blue line. Keeping it to the perimeter are the Bears, but Raptors look to center, and it's flipped away there by Montgomery. And out to neutral ice it goes. Grabbed by Schauer. Schauer moving in, trying to find Hofeld. Can't do so. 17 seconds remain. The Raptors send it down the ice, and that'll go for an icing with now 12.1 to go in period number 1. Big face-off here. Bears looking, perhaps they can pull off one of their patented face-off plays. Maybe get on the board before the end of the first 17. Off the draw into the corner. Johnson behind the goal now, open ice on the near side. Raptors will just try to kill off the remaining seconds in their own zone, and they will be successful at that there. A goal, minute 13 in by Marco Trojan. It is the difference in this one through the first 17. White Bear Lake and Eastridge, 1-0 lead for the Raptors through one period of play. You are watching the Bears on the Horn. We'll be back with period number 2 in a short while. Be sure to stick around. go. Let's call another second period, huh? We're gonna have to update the top of the screen though. That's folks. Just give me a second. Hold on. There we go. Welcome back to the greatest hockey arena in the world, Vanna Sports Center, White Bear Lake in East Ridge. The score is 1-0 Raptors, and the Bears, who are ranked 6th in the state, I think, losing here to a very good Raptors team. By the way, this pretty much, you could say this, the Suburban East Conference Championship is on the line. If the Bears do not win this game, Cretin-Derham Hall, I mean, you can't really celebrate yet, but you're getting there. So the Raiders doing really well this year. They are at they have 20 conference points. And the White Bear Lake Bears also have 20, but the Cretin-Derham Hall Raiders have a game in hand. So, yeah, going to be tough, especially if the Bears drop this one. So, I don't know. It'd probably be in the best interest of White Bear Lake to do a little bit better here in period number 2, but who knows? We'll see. We have a whistle. We have a stoppage. And a little bit of a delay as Coach Jim Sager, none too pleased with the officials on some call. I didn't see exactly. Perhaps it was an icing call that they didn't like. High stick. Okay, so sorry, folks. Just looking down at my sheets and missed that. And yeah, draw one. Raptors threatening here. Poke checked away by Steffen. Just diving out there. Nice job keeping it in there by Nino. And then the puck forced forward. Here's Rose. Rose on the right side. Rose moving in. Shot turned away. Rebound. New Power. Another save for Dockin. O'Brien stepping up in front for New Power, but poked away, and then it's going to be dumped down on goal, and that's forcing Steffens to cover up. But oh. You having issues over there, Gabe? Let me take a look at it. What's going on here? It's having this like, all right, so we're gonna do is, let's see here. So that's weird. I don't know. I think you might have broken another tripod. It's unbelievable. They've gone through I think this is the 4th tripod in the last 3 years we're on. And it's 5. Okay, 5. What is your problem? Again, Nick and Sam weren't the best managers in the world, but they at least kept the try. Yeah, they didn't hit record. I get it. I just send them the full tapes. But come on, here's Holfeld trying to maneuver his way in, but knocked off his stick. Raptors playing some really good defense here. A shot from Nicky O'Brien redirected in front and just wide of the goal. The Bears start to have some life here in the early stages of this second period. Down the ice it goes. It's an icing for Eastridge, so the Bears now forcing an icing. Things changing up here. Off the draw, battle continues here in the corner. Centered, forced away. Back out to the blue line it goes. And it's kept in nicely by Kodatek. Down behind the Raptors net. Puck stolen away by Verkerke. Verkerke moving in as it knocked away, and then at the blue line, Eli Anderson down there for the Bears, but forced along by the Raptors before it's stolen back by the right glove of Zach Kiyava. Anderson stabbing it forward here. Now it's stolen back by the Raptors, played in front. Now to the corner goes Eli Anderson looking for an outlet. Anderson forward. Verkerke stood up. Puck force behind. Far wall it goes. Meeking will try, no, wraparound shot, score! Was pushed out in front and then put in the back of the net by Marco Troji, his second of the game, and it's 2-0 Raptors. What an effort by Eastridge here. Bears looking to respond. A shot from O'Brien turned away off the right pad of Dockin. To the corner it goes. It's Rode. Worked off the puck behind the goal. Stepping up Fratellone at the half wall. No one-handed along. Stolen back, but kicked forward by Fratellone again, holding his own at the blue line. Hand passed out by Eastridge. And Rose will take over. Back into the Bears, then it goes. Picked up by Fratellone. In front, oh, good opportunity for the Bears. No doing, however. Collision at neutral ice. Behind the net, stopped up by Steffens. Let go for Montgomery. Montgomery flips it up in the air. Stopped down by Shower. Raptors continuing the pressure. Bears able to get it out to neutral ice. And then a high stick will be called. And the face-off will be in the Eastridge zone. 12:13 to go in period number 2. Raptors 2, Bears 0. Bears have a 13-11 lead in the shots on goal column. Shots in goal, Raptors have that lead 2-0. Granted, Eastridge. Now the officials talking it over. They're going to blow the whistle and say that it wasn't necessarily a high stick, and we're just going to keep things going in neutral zone. Here we go, back underway. Chance for Eastridge yet again, and Steffens forced to push it away, and now in the corner, battle for centering pass. Loose in the slot, pushed on goal, and into the goal! And the Raptors now take a 3-0 lead. I believe it's Stroji once again. We'll get the official call, but he's saying it's his, and he has a hat trick. Marco 3, White Bear Lake 0. And a goalie change here. This is the first time all season that I've seen Ryan Daling. Coach Sager, again, you can't blame, in my opinion, you can't blame this at all on Steffens' effort. This is, and especially if you look at the fact that you can't win a game with 0 goals. Bears needing to get some offense going, so I think this is less on blaming Steffens, more to fire up the rest of the team. And a shot is blocked away. Now high stick, stopped and then fired back on goal. Hits traffic in front, goes to the corner instead. Another try in front, poked, checked away by Dockin into the corner it goes. Ryan Daling, by the way, 1-0 on the year. He played in one game, had a 89% save percentage as the whistle blown there. And looks like it might have been a hand pass or something, so they'll bring that back. Daling played in the 4-2 game against Cottage Grove, the 4-2 win over Park of Cottage Grove here at Vanda Sports Center back on December 21st. So Daling getting some more action there. He is also a senior along with Stefan, so getting some opportunities here. A shot from the blue line, finds it all the way through, goes off the back wall instead, but nonetheless, good low shot from Eastridge as the puck goes into the Eastridge bench, and we'll put a face-off right back in the zone for the Eastridge, or White Bear Lake Bears. Sure that's not a cable problem, but check 1, 2, 3. Really too bad. I was having a really good call. I was really happy about the. Apparently the quality though is not good. All right. See if maybe unplugging and plugging. If that works, then I'm just anytime there's a problem, just plug it in, plug it back in. So Chad, if you're listening, let me know if the audio is fixed. I can't. Yeah, what is that? That sounds like a more digital thing. So we'll keep playing around with it. Might even be yeah, no, that's not better. All right, so we'll try to monitor that and also call the game and also tweet and everything else at the same time. But the Bears in some deep trouble conference play-wise here. Into the zone comes Rose. Off the back wall near side for Rode. He'll center one, nose all the way through, and we'll try something else here 1 sec. Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right. Sounds like there's something flapping in the wind. And on goal, it's covered by Dockett. You wanted the mediocre. Well, you got the mediocre. What is going on? Yeah, we're not hearing that. So, yeah. Try one more thing. Check 1, 2. Chance for the Raptors is not good. Shot there. Another try and blocked away by Daling. Folks, next whistle, we're going to completely restart the software, so you're going to see it go away for a second, and then we're going to come back and we're going to keep the game going. And if that doesn't work, well, folks, just watch it on mute and turn on the radio. The game's not on the radio, but listen to music. You don't need to listen to me. Down the ice it goes. Sticked up there by Daling, letting it go for Joe Montgomery. Will let it go for Murky. Yeah, thank you. This is probably the best game I've ever called, really. Shot turned away, or a block rather, and then it stumped in, and I don't know what's going on anymore. Murky into the Eastridge zone. He'll go off the wall, back to the blue line. Here's a chance, driving and trying to get it in was Murky. Now another try, a quick wraparound by Hofeld is defended away. Murky still jamming at it, shoveling it around. Puck still loose. There's the whistle, and Dokken has kept the puck out once again. Stick around 1 second. That was fun. Being told now my voice sounds like auto-tune. So welcome back to the greatest hockey arena in the world, Vanna Sports Center. Eastridge 3, White Bear 0. I'm T-Pain, and this is White Bear Hockey on the Horn. I think it sounds better. I just saw my phone. It sounds better, so I think we're good. Chad will let us know. Chad doing some great production work. Perfect now. How cool is that? Don't you love digital technology? Just hit close and hit start again. So it's 3-0. Unfortunately, when I restarted the software, the score stayed the same. So the Bears have to figure out what's going on with this team. But now it's good on our end. Oh, full sail ahead. Here's Road. Misses it high and wide, bounces all the way back to the Bears zone. Fratellone to his right. Road will try to poke it forward, does so. Trying to get along, does so for Billy Rose. Here's Billy Rose moving in. Rose with a shot, and it's stopped by Dokken. Bears getting some opportunities. The camera is shaking because kids won't stop running up and down the concourse. They used to have no running signs up here. If there's one blemish in an otherwise perfect arena, it's the fact that there's metal bleachers and these things shake so easily, and there's no room in the concourse. And they used to have a mezzanine, and it was perfect, and they took that away from us, and it sucks. Here's an opportunity off the draw for the Bears. They'll send it to the corner. Raptors looking to clear over Kirky. Forced the issue, got the puck away, got it over to Johnson, now to Kiava, back to the blue line with it, connects with Montgomery. He'll go to his right, sent into the slot area, but the Raptors will take it over. Bears coming away with the puck. Nicky O'Brien. Now some of you Raptors fans might be thinking, hey, we got that rink down there. That's pretty nice. Not as nice as this one, I'm just going to say right now. Behind the Raptors net. Gloved, hand pass, maybe not. I missed something there. Across, chance for the Bears, a shot in the skates. Blocked in front. Bears keeping the cycle going, for pushed on goal. Maybe catching a piece of it was Dokken. Nicky O'Brien in the corner. Murky centers one, hits a skate and takes a weird bounce to the other corner. Dangerous chance there for White Bear Lake once again. Here's Murky. Tried to center, stolen away by Eastridge. Flipped to neutral ice, gloved down, sent over for Montgomery, who gains across the red line, sends it deep, and now it's Hofeld in there first. Centered one right to an Eastridge Raptor. Big collision at the slot area. Puck is not cleared. All the way around the zone it goes, and then now it's sent down the ice, and Eastridge will ice it, fending off some great opportunities for White Bear Lake. Bears remain scoreless. Eastridge remains in the lead, and 5 minutes to go in the second period. No, we got next week, Chad. Next week against Roseville, I think. Yeah, this is. I don't believe this is our last. I think our last broadcast at Vadnais Horn, as we know it now, will be next Thursday. It's going to be emotional. By emotional, I mean it's going to be extremely jubilant. Shot to the slot area, but knocked off a shin pad, went away. Back out high, O'Brien tries to keep it in, diving effort. Back the other way, forces a 2-on-1. Here's a chance for the Raptors. Trojan for 4, and he gets it. 4-0 Eastridge. All goals by Marco Troji, and I apologize. How do you say his name?
Marco
Troji. Oh my God, I got it right. So it is Marco Troji. It's 4-0, and you could have made an argument there. The diving effort that tripped up Brady O'Brien was could have been a penalty, but officials let it go. Raptors take advantage, and Troji has 4 goals, and the Bears have 0. So, yeah. This is with 4:20 to go in the second period. This is this is interesting to say the least. I missed the Irondale game, but I would imagine. I mean, the only issue I would say with this one is the Bears certainly have had chances for sure, but this is not like the Raptors have done very, very well for themselves, as did Irondale. So, you know, sometimes with upsets, you may run into a hot goaltender. Dokken, very good. Don't want to take anything away from him. But this isn't, again, your typical upset type of situation, because the Raptors have just played so good, and the Bears just, let's just face it, they haven't. Leighton Road has the puck behind his goal. Fratellone back to Leighton Road. Long pass there. Hail Mary to Rose. Rose will watch it go back, but Newpower has it. He'll send it across for Road, who spins and fires a shot. Pad save there for Dokken. Great shot by Rose, and Rode found that the toe of Dokken. Just got enough of it, did Connor Dokken, to keep that one out and keep his shutout alive. I don't believe in jinxes, but maybe that'll help. I don't know. Sorry, Connor. Had to do it. Hey, if that happens. Or you can just prove me wrong and get the shutout and whatever. 3 minutes left. Make that 250. Second period, 4-0 Eastridge. Thank you for tuning in to White Bear Lake Hockey on the Horn. My name is Zach Halverson. Chad Olson is joining us now from the his lair, wherever he's working right now in Shoreview. Chad, what do you think of all this? Oh. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Chad. Quick shot there for Johnson. That's turned away. Another opportunity here. Johnson, it skipped his stick. Raptors get it to the blue line, hard off the far wall. Chance for the Bears, another try, another save for Dokken. .2:16 to go in the second period. Reminds me of my favorite student section of all time. Draw one by the Bears. Loose in the slot. Chance for White Bear Lake, spinning around Shower and getting it tied up there with Nicky O'Brien, who stepped up, and the Raptors able to take advantage. They force it to neutral ice. Bears will regroup. Shower flings it over for Murky, who takes a big hit. Big open ice hit on Murky. Bears backed up, scoreless through almost 2 periods. Moving it in his Shower, his shot saved by Dokken. Bears will play Mounds View on Saturday at Shoreview Ice Arena as part of Hockey Day in Mounds View. Hockey Day White Bear Lake is coming soon. I mean, there's nothing I can go off on that. I just imagine if Mounds View can do a Hockey Day, I think we can too, right? I don't know. Makes sense to me. That's why the game will not be here at the normal home of the Mounds View Mustangs. In fact, I believe they moved their banner out too, probably into anticipation of that. Down the ice comes New Power. 1 minute to go. Bears will, I mean, they've done a lot of comebacks, have had a lot of comebacks this year, and this would be I don't know if it'd be their most impressive because still have 17 minutes and 52.7 seconds left to do it, but this is, about as frustrated of a team I've seen this year. Team that has beaten good teams like Hill Murray, like Stillwater, and have generally on paper, again, been good, but the just ridiculous games that have happened this year, just very uncharacteristic. And good news for White Bear Lake, again, we still have a half minute left in the second. There's still a whole other period, but 4-goal deficits seem pretty daunting to anybody. Good news for White Bear. It's not gonna. Everybody makes the playoffs, and they have. I don't know if they've locked up the #1 seed with. Well, if they have more of these uncharacteristic losses, I would imagine they have. But here's a weird shot that pinballed around, and then it's cleared away by the Raptors as time expires in the second period. But to finish my point, it's going to be an interesting February because this team is obviously very good, and we're at one point ranked #1 in the state. But it's also it's a feast or famine with this squad here into the second intermission. We'll take a breather, come back with the third period, see what the Bears can do here. You are tuned into White Bear Lake boys hockey on the Horn. Welcome back to the greatest hockey arena in the world. I'm already slurring my words. Vanna Sports Center, Eastridge 4, White Bear Lake 0. Andrew Carlson's hopping on for the third period. The score again, I think I just said very clearly, but I'll say it again because we got to kill time because they're taking their time and getting the face off. It's 4-0. Certainly not the first two periods the Bears wanted, but 17 more minutes of action, and that's a lot of time. And this Bears offense very, very good, and it's certainly not out of possibility, Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, from what it sounds like, though, I think my presence at Vadnais Sports Center for the first couple of periods is more felt than White Bears at this point with a 4-0 deficit. I mean, and I've been able to follow when I can. It just seems like a night of missed opportunities. I mean, the first period you have Road go double post, and then you have an amazing save by the Eastridge goaltender. It's been a tough night overall. It's one of those where it just doesn't go your way.
Interesting to see if Eastridge changes their game plan at all here heading into the third. If they play more conservatively, the proverbial trap game, and they try to stop. I mean, Connor Docken, the goaltender for the Raptors, has played phenomenal. He has stopped all 24 Bear shots. He has a shutout bid going here with 17 more minutes left in that. We'll see what happens here. The Raptors off the draw will send it deep into the Bears' end. It skips the stick of goaltender Ryan Daling, who, by the way, just tuning in. Daling is in. Steffens was pulled after the third Eastridge goal. Bears and the Raptors going at it here. Shot from the blue line there. That, by the way, is the man with all 4 goals. Marco Trojan has all 4 goals for Eastridge, and he is number 37, and he has the puck. Trojan. Hard off the wall, will dump it deep. Stopped behind by Daling. Up to Newpower, stolen away from him. Bears play it out. Gaining speed, here's Road. Leighton Road moving in. Here's Road with a chance. His shot blocked there, couldn't pull the trigger. Now Newpower gets it back, finds Road. Road will adjust, finds and fires a shot wide of the goal. It's back to Newpower off the rebound. Newpower along the blue line, fires a shot. Doesn't hit the net. Another try and another shot deflects and goes over the net. So if you're doing Corsi and Fenwick, I would say that's 4 shots attempted, 0 really on
Not too
goal.
many on target. Yeah. Not too many on target. That's good. That was good one-on-one defense down there when Road had the puck. He said missed opportunities. Lots of shots, 0 on target.
And Leighton Road, who is a sharpshooter usually, just cannot seem to crack that net there, and we saw a couple of chances. So
and waited a little too long on that rush too. I think maybe he could have pulled it a little bit earlier, but what's in the past is in the past.
The red line battled for Murky. Had a pretty good game himself. Ethan Murky moves in, fires a shot, doesn't hit the net. Stopped there by Montgomery. Played right to an Eastridge stick, and then the puck bounces its way through neutral ice before Nicky O'Brien takes over. Gives it over for Montgomery. Montgomery forward for Hofeld. Hofeld pushes along for Schauer. Back in the direction of Hofeld. Finds his way to Murky. Now Nicky O'Brien on goal, and it's stopped and covered by Docken. Good job by Docken, not giving up a rebound. Bears were swarming that goal.
Yeah, good cover there. A little bit of a threat, little threatening, but I mean, hey, you build from block 1. That's a puck on net. You take your W's where you can. Hopefully we can get a face-off win down there and just get some pucks on net. You never know what can happen at this point in the game. A lot of time left on the clock.
Behind the goal, it's for Kirky. He'll carry it out to the half wall. Cycle down low to Kiaba. Kiaba in front of the penalty box doors, pinned up against the wall. Puck in his skates. Grabbed up by Johnson. Centered one-time shot for Kirky. Blocked, didn't get to the goal. Kodatek will try to keep it in front of him. Can't keep it in. Bears have to touch up. They do. Eastridge will fire it cross ice near side, connecting with Segler, but it's stolen back by Johnson. He'll move it in for the Bears. Played back out and down the ice. It'll go for an icing and another face-off coming in the offensive zone for the Bears as they look to. Look at the 4-goal deficit. That's one thing I think before you even approach the 4-goal deficit, you got to get one.
Right.
And they haven't been able to do that at all tonight, and for a lot of reasons.
If they can get, we've seen it multiple times this year that you can never really count the Bears out. If they can get a couple before the 7-minute mark, even before the 5-minute mark, you don't hate your chances, but not an ideal situation right now.
Here's a chance for Leighton Road. He'll sauce it back out here. One-time shot from the blue line. It misses wide. Fratellone on the chance. And that's another thing. This third period, Bears need to hit that net. A cross for just out of the reach of Fratellone, who'll get it off the wall. Gives it back for Road. Road with a shot in the shin pads, blocked back to the corner. And now it escapes the zone to the red line. It's grabbed by O'Brien. O'Brien spins around, gets it off the glass. Back to Eastridge control for a moment. The Raptors trying to force it along. Stolen back by the Bears. Here's Rose. Tried to beat his man, did so, kept with the puck. Still with the puck is Rose before it's finally 1-on-3. The three finally get the puck away from him. Cross-ice pass nearly intercepted by Montgomery as he stepped up, but the Raptors able to take advantage of the miscue, and they'll dump the puck deep into the White Bear Lake end.
And up before that last possession there, that's 4 straight possessions that the pucks left the Bears attacking zone just due to lazy point play. It's been tough here in the first part of the third period. Bears have had a tough time holding the line, and it just hasn't helped. It's just been loose sticks out there, not looking engaged in the game. But as you move forward, you just got to hold that blue line. That's 4 straight possessions that the puck is left just due to not talking, not being aware.
4-0 is the score. Power play now for the White Bear Lake Bears. Again, I mentioned the numbers earlier. It's in the 30s. It's a very good power play. We'll see as heading to the box, by the way, is Jack McVeigh. Officials very strict on the at the face-off circle, and we'll do that again. Draw one. Bears have control. Tyler Schauer works it across, back door, but unable to finish as Montgomery. Didn't get the shot off. It was on his stick, and just unfortunate hop there for the Bears. They look to take advantage of this opportunity. Down the ice it goes. Coming away is Montgomery. Got it in front, deflected over the goal, into the glass behind. Montgomery gets it back in the corner. To Fratellone at the blue line. Play to his right. Here's Schauer. Schauer moves over to Fratellone. Fratellone shot. Couple of bounces, goes over the goal. Now dangerously in front, trying to shovel it in there. Either the Bears, it's still loose behind. Nobody knows where the puck is. It's grabbed by Schauer, but the net's off the moorings. So Vadnais again it's actually I think the first net off moorings we've had all game, so they've been holding up pretty well. Second one, I guess. So, but nobody knew where the puck was. Schauer found it and then was going to try to wrap it around. That net stays on the moorings. Probably a White Bear Lake goal.
Everything about this arena holds up pretty well, Helby.
Yeah, there's one blemish. 1:10 to go in the power play. Eastridge wins the faceoff. They send it down the ice, and half the White Bear Lake power play is gone already. O'Brien will pick up behind his goal. He'll look for options here. He'll try to his left, but bad pass is turned over to Eastridge and sent on goal. Give Daling a save. Bears back the other way. That was definitely, well, I guess not. Rose isn't calling raising a fit, so I thought Rose got a piece of that one to negate the icing. I guess not. So a power play icing, and the passing for this, it's unbelievable because you saw this team play some of the, I guess more coveted opponents, higher ranked opponents.
Right.
Passing on point, everything on point. I can't believe this is the same team.
It's one of those weeknight games against an opponent that's easy to overlook. I mean, that's really the only way I could begin to think of that could maybe be the mindset coming into it. It's been a night and day performance from what we've seen against Edina, Hill Murray.
Fratellone with a shot, bounces around dangerously in front, and it's baseball batted to the corner by Eastridge.
Another top 10 teams. Thursday night game, Eastridge. Not the same team.
Backhanded down low. 8 seconds to go on the power play. Bears trying to get one last effort here. Fratellone to his right. Back to Fratellone. A shot. Couple of bounces wide of the goal. Eastridge is full strength. 0 for 2 now are White Bear Lake on the power play. Shower behind the goal. Muscles the puck free. Keeps with it. Goes from one side to the other. Back to the half wall. Now to the blue line. Fratellone looks to the corner.
Yeah.
And losing the puck there. Trying to get it back was Johnson, but Eastridge is able to muscle it away, but they will ice it with 10:57 to go in the third period. It's still 4-0 Eastridge.
No, but they're just not moving their feet. I mean, that's the bottom line. You like to get some pucks on net when you're down in that end. Just throw it on net. Get some guys in front. Just see if you can get a weird bounce at this point. When you get the pucks in the corners like that, when you're already not playing up to where you could be, guys aren't going to move their feet, and that's what we saw there.
Draw one by Eastridge. Bears able to keep it in, however. Rose with a shot. Pad save, rebound for Rode, but Dawkins stands tall again.
That's exactly what you need to do, though. Dawkins had a great night. But get it on net. Get the puck back to the point. Get some guys in front. Get some deflections. If you can get 1 or 2 here before the 5-minute mark, it's not over. But it starts at square one, and that's getting the puck on net.
Off the draw, Bears push it back to the blue line. Eli Anderson to his left. Shot from the point is blocked. Another try. Gets through. Rode. Score. Bears get on the board. Shot from the point. Cade Kodatek. The rebound was loose. Leighton Rode finished. And it's 4-1.
That's exactly what you need to do. Leighton Rode right there. Get some guys in front of Dawkins. Make them uncomfortable. Get a puck on the ice. Get some deflections. That's exactly what you got to do.
The Bears cut the lead to 4-1. That top line performing there, and then we'll stay up on the ice, and still time. We've seen comebacks here against both Hill and Stillwater. Bears with the Suburban East Conference Championship on the line will need at least 3 more. And they have 10.5 minutes to do so. Dockin behind the goal off the side of the cage, grabbed here and pushed back to the blue line by Newpower. O'Brien with a shot that goes wide of the goal. Rode has it, back out for Rose, just out of his reach and out of the reach of O'Brien as well. Fratellone will come back for White Bear Lake at neutral ice. Finds his way to O'Brien's stick, who will send it deep into the Eastridge end. Newpower there first, got it over for Rose, but Rose couldn't control. Eastridge trying to clear. O'Brien steps up, gets it in front of him, sends a shot through the slot area to the corner. Another clearing attempt hits the shelf. Hugging that wall nicely is Fratellone. It skips free to neutral ice, and at the red line, O'Brien will return it deep into the Bears' end. 2 forwards off, 2 fresh forwards on for White Bear Lake. Rose will complete the change in a moment. Back to pick up will be Brady O'Brien. Brady O'Brien in the corner, rings it around the wall, far side, off of Johnson's stick. He'll give it over to Hofeld. Hofeld gathers speed through neutral ice, can't carry it in, however, and skating right back out with it will be Tyler Shower. He'll go across the red line, dump it right back in. Now it's Hofeld driving the goal, but knocked off his stick there. He tried to one-hand it in the direction of Dockin, couldn't do so. Down there is Nicky O'Brien now for the Bears in the corner. Swatted to the half wall and then played out to center by the Raptors before the Bears will move it back in. Murky down low. Dockin stops it behind. Getting there first for the Raptors is Palika. Palika goes to the far half wall where it's picked up by Segler. Segler looks for options, goes to the right side, and the Raptors will carry it out to neutral ice. Dumped in deep into the Bears zone, hits the back wall, hits the side of the cage. It's grabbed by Nicky O'Brien, worked near side from Murky. Murky had it stolen away. Raptors with a chance here in the slot, backhanded, and then a shot, and a misses just wide. Looking there was Nate Summers, and now the puck escapes the playing surface. We'll have a whistle here with 8.5 to go in the third. Good luck for the Raptors after an onslaught of Bears opportunity.
Kind of surprised that one didn't sneak through the 5-hole. It looked like it was going to. Nice save.
Bears will, just going to do that face-off again, I guess. Let's do it. Why not? In front of the Eastridge contingent on the far side of the ice. Raptors will dump it in. Daling will leave it here for Kodatek. Kodatek, weird pass, didn't judge the angle. Bears are able to recover. They'll go cross ice. They'll connect with Tristan Johnson. Johnson will move it in. Johnson in front on the back door, trying to track it down his dock and can't do so. It's still loose for Kirk. He goes to the blue line. One-time chance here for Kodatek. Instead, he'll get it just in the slot area. Raptors getting it out of danger. They'll work it up the near side in front of the Eastridge bench. Bears will try to keep it in. Down there is Johnson. Able to force it out as Eastridge. Bears will get it back in, but the whistle will blow, and that will be offside, I guess. .7:49 to go in the third, and Andrew, I think we were talking earlier, if they can get within 4 minutes left, they can, I guess, at least keep pace, but the clock is not a friend of the Bears as of right now.
No, it's not. It's not, but you'd like to get one here within the next couple minutes. Bears have been doing well in their breakouts, though. That's been something that's been much improved since the first part of the game. They're moving the puck a lot more, and the forwards look like they have a little bit more of a pep in their step.
Raptors playing in front. Daling might have caught a piece of that one as it went to the far corner. Fratellone to O'Brien. O'Brien pushing it forward. Now it's New Power. Nice moves here. New Power in the zone, and they're going to call offside.
That's disappointing.
So Bears had some momentum there entering the zone, but whether it was Rode or Rose, one of them just a little bit in front of the puck, and that brings play to a stop with 7:08 to go in this 4-1 hockey game.
I would even say that was a little more than momentum, too. That would have been a really good scoring chance if they were able to stay onside. That's a big killer.
Schauer, nice moves here, keeping with it. Tyler Schauer, one-time shot for Holfeld. Hits a body in front, goes wide. But kind of a play that came out of nowhere there. Good effort by Tyler Schauer. Off the shelf, bounces down. Kept in. Across by Holfeld. Now it's Murky. Murky shot in the skates of Schauer. It's find some open ice near side. Nicky O'Brien will send it down low. Holfeld will get there. Tried to center, but hit some skates instead. There's just not getting some of the bounces today either, but a whistle will blow. Elbowing call will be made, and the Bears are going to go on the penalty kill. An offensive zone penalty by Grant Holfeld, an elbowing call with 6.5 to go will.
Tough call. I didn't really see it.
Didn't see it, but Holfeld not arguing, and really nobody in White Bear arguing. So that's been another killer of this team. Very not a new problem there all season long. A lot of offensive zone penalties. And this one, again, we'll see how the Bears can handle it here, but you kill it off, you still have a 3-goal deficit with 4.5 to go. Should they be able to kill this thing off? And Eastridge already has a power play goal. They got one right away. They established how their presence early on with that first goal, minute 13 in, and have not looked back since. Battle in the corner. Continues here. Eastridge doing kind of two things here, killing some time as well, as now it's Rode. Leighton Rode, nice moves, tripped up, and he'll make this a 4-on-4. So good effort there by Rode, drawing the penalty. Bears will have some open ice to work with here.
Yeah, really good effort by Rode. I think he sold it a little bit because I didn't really see the stick make much contact with him, but nonetheless, it's a really good draw of the penalty. Bears going to be even here. 4-on-4. They'll have a little bit of time on the power play, too. That's going to be nice.
It'll be 40 seconds on the power play unless something else is called. Out there will be Tristan Johnson and Billy Rose. Leighton Rode out there, so 3 forwards, 1 D. I believe that 1 D is Brady O'Brien. Draw one briefly by the Bears, but the Raptors able to poke it away. Raptors will just flip it up in the air, and Bears will have to retreat. Leighton Road will get there first. He'll escape behind his goal. Immediately pressured. Long pass there, connects with Johnson. Now it's Rose. Billy Rose moving in. Has O'Brien behind him. He'll fire a shot wide of the goal. Finds its way to Road. Road over to O'Brien. O'Brien looking, fires a shot wide of the goal. Maybe caught a piece of Dokken. Back out to Brady at the top of the point. O'Brien looking. Brady tried to get it over to Leighton Road, but it was poked away. Now Road has to back up here as the Raptors have numbers. It's Troji moving in. Troji for 5. Can't get it to go. Goes all the way back into the Raptors' nest, if you will. Behind the Eastridge goal, the Raptors will work it near side. Play it across the ice, and down comes Eastridge once again. Here's Nick Papa.
Bears got caught flat-footed there in the attacking zone. They just got caught out at the point, and they worked the puck right around them.
Poke forward, numbers here. It's New Power moving in with Shower. New Power shot off the crossbar. Virtually the same location that Road found in the first period. Now the Bears have a power play. The Raptors can ice it. We'll see if they know that. Doesn't look like they do, but now they do, and they'll ice it down with 30 seconds to go in the power play. It'll be grabbed by Fratellone. So 2 crossbars here. Now it's Holfeld moving in for White Bear Lake. Across the pass, good job by Eastridge Sticks, getting their sticks in passing lanes, and Bears are having all sorts of trouble here as New Power moves it back in. Across for Holfeld. Holfeld shot, misses the net high. O'Brien keeps it in on the far side. Fires a shot, that goes wide again, hits the back wall. New Power tracking it down. He'll shovel it back. Road with a shot, misses the net again. Here's Holfeld. Bears and Raptors now 5-on-5. Road with a shot, hits a stick, goes wildly over the netting and into the corner of Vanna Sports Center with 3:40 to go in the third, and the Bears just running out of time and not helping their case. Some more missed nets, but credit New Power. Gets about as close as you can get again. That crossbar earning its paycheck tonight here at Vanna.
At some point, you just look at it and laugh and you just say it. At what point do you say it's just not your night? I mean, Bears now two shots that, frankly, should have been goals, but just nicked the crossbar, nicked the post. It's been a tough night, that's for sure. 4-1 certainly doesn't help things. And we strategized at Helvey. Within 5 minutes, if the Bears could get within 2, that'd be ideal to complete a comeback. But 3:40 left, down 3 goals. It's going to take a small miracle here.
Well, it's been a really, really, really weird month for the White Bear Lake Bears. It started with a #1 ranking. It ended very quickly with the loss to Irondale. And for whatever reason, in a part of a schedule which should have been perhaps most friendly to the Bears, a lot of home games. They had senior night against Minnetonka, a team that, was good, but very beatable from White Bear Lake standards. And it's been a very frustrating month for sure, as it looks like White Bear Lake, barring a miracle comeback here in the third period, will fall, and that will essentially do it, I would imagine, for the Suburban East Conference. Creighton-Durham Hall probably watching this closely, looking for yet another conference title down there. Pulled goalie here. Daling will stay on the bench with 3 minutes and 40 seconds, a 3-goal deficit. Bears will win the draw. It's Hofeld will control here. Hofeld back to the blue line, now gets it to the half wall. Shower behind the goal, connecting with Leighton Road. Back to Shower. Here's Shower in the corner, knocked off his stick, finds the stick of Hofeld, and a miscue. It sends the puck back to neutral ice. Brady O'Brien moves it forward. Cross now to Leighton Road. Leighton Road along for Hofeld. He'll skate it in. Hofeld shot, sticked away by Dokken. Pushed down low. Leighton Road off the wall. Behind the goal to New Power. New Power looks, got it to the slot area. Raptors able to get it out to the blue line. They keep, I guess they're going to say Brady O'Brien did not keep it in.
Disagree with that call. That was not past the blue line. It did not clear the blue line.
So 2:55 remains. Still 6-on-5. Sager, I believe, didn't even return his goaltender against Minnetonka when they had a defensive zone draw, so I would not imagine Daling will be back unless the Raptors, of course, take advantage of that empty net. Bears with 32 shots on goal. They've only capitalized on one. They need at least 3 to force an overtime period. Raptors will send it down the ice. Hofeld will track it down. He'll skate it up with it, and he'll send a hard pass that connects, and it's pushed forward there by Schauer into the zone. Here's Rose. Rose with a shot. That's turned away by Dokken. Rebound loose. Raptors send it down the ice. They're going to say it hit a Bear stick, so icing is waved off. 2.5 to go. Back there first will be Brady O'Brien. He'll ring it around the wall for Schauer. Schauer lost it to the Raptors. A shot goes wide of the goal. Might be Troje looking for goal number 5. Now number 5 for White Bear Lake. Hofeld will skate it in. He'll drop pass. A Rose shot. Hits a body, goes in. Now it's sent in front. New power off the post again. Another try for Hofeld. A shot and another save there. Whistle will be blown. And that might be off the moorings again. And it might have been, honestly, unless I didn't see any collision. The only contact I saw was New Power's shot. And if a shot knocked that net off the moorings, we got bigger problems. Bottom line is another post hit for the Bears. And as you were saying earlier, Andrew, it just might not be White Bear Lake's night for multiple reasons, not just the bounces, but.
Well, if the Bears are playing 2-on-2 street hockey with posts only, they're doing pretty well right now.
In front, turning around, Schauer with a shot wide of the goal. Bounces the corner and then cleared down the ice. It'll be an icing with 1:53 to go in the third.
And that was a nifty move by Billy Rose down there, too, trying to just get a little bit of something going. But right after the Bears scored their first goal, they just seemed to have strayed from that formula of what worked to score. I mean, you don't really see much point movement. You're not really seeing many guys get back in front of the net. They kind of went away from that, and that's killed them within the last few minutes. And the post. That certainly doesn't help.
Draw one by the Bears. Back to O'Brien. O'Brien with a shot, gloved by Dokken. Bears have now had their goalie pulled for just under 2 full minutes. Hofeld in the corner. Now to Rode. Rode hit up there. Schauer trying to lend his assistance. Now to Rose. Back out high for O'Brien. O'Brien sends it just wide of the goal. In front, the one-time shot goes wide of the goal. Into the corner. Back out to the blue line. Skips the stick of Brady O'Brien. Bears have to touch up. O'Brien all by his lonesome. Just got it forward. Connected with Leighton Rode, who tries to maneuver his way through back into the East Ridge zone. Now it's forced back out. Brady O'Brien will track it down with 71 seconds left. The power play or the whistle will blow. Icing is the call, and a face-off back in the East Ridge zone with, again, minute 11. And this is beyond miracle territory at this point there, Andrew. But
yep.
Bears.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? Like I said, it's not really the Bears' night. Also, a nice save down there by Dokken on that last shot. He followed the puck really well. So
off the draw, here's a shot and a goal. Tristan Johnson with 68 seconds left makes it 4-2. Now, I should add, because we were just talking about beyond miracle territory.
I was about to say, don't jinx it.
Stillwater, that game was 3-1, I think, with 1:11 to go in the third.
Is it over?
Not quite over, but it's, I mean.
The fat lady's warming up her vocal cords.
Yeah, but it's not singing quite yet.
Not yet.
Now,
Not
another
yet.
issue here. Bears have already used their timeout, and these 6 guys are very, very tired, I would imagine. So we'll see what these guys who've been out pretty much the last 3 minutes can do. Off the draw.
I mean, I think the draw pretty much says everything.
Yeah. Miscue on the pass there. Raptors will try to finish. Nice save there as it goes off of the diving Rose and into the netting behind. So Rose will not get credited with a save because that's not how hockey works. But
I don't mean to laugh, but Layton Road just looked so gassed on that draw.
And more the trademark Tim Sager here, not putting the goaltender back in. I like that, I think, especially how good this team is 6-on-5. Big face-off off the draw and into the goal. And someone other than Marco Troja scored. This time it was Jack Brown, and Raptors take a 5-2 lead. And
Maybe beyond miracle territory here.
oh yeah, that's it. But it's fun while it lasts.
Yeah, you like to speculate.
Yeah, this is. I mean, again, I think that there's nothing that I'm going to add here that isn't very obvious to anybody who's watching. Who knows what is going on. This team looks as just. I don't know what is going on. I mean, there's things that will obviously need to be fixed here. I still have, a month and a half till sections, so they have some time to fix these things. But you can't come out of the gates like they did. Getting a penalty called and then giving up the power play goal, and then quite simply just did not respond. It's the way they looked after they scored that goal, and how they were just they were jumping. They had an extra hop to their step. They need to figure out a way.
Right.
And again, you're not going to maybe do that for 51 minutes, but you need to do it for more than what they did tonight. And they're still at the goalie pulled. They'll put it in front of the goal, and the Raptors will take it away. And they have numbers. They'll send it down the ice, but it's stolen back by White Bear Lake. And here comes Verkerke across for Hofeld. Backhand shot save. Rebound still loose. Kiyava trying to get on goal. Now Johnson now behind the goal. Kiyava, no one-time shot turned away by Dokken as he will gladly take the extra shots on goal to add to his, now 35 save effort. Might even be increased here if they decided to add the most recent one. So close to a 40 shot performance. So yeah, Bears didn't play terrible, but
This looked a little slow.
they did, and it's interesting. I mean, this is before going into the new year, it was a lot more bright, but again, still time to turn things around here, and they still have the road trip in a couple of weeks, and hopefully some bonding can be done there as time expires, and the Raptors very happy as they go to celebrate. In fact, they've knocked their goal. Looks like they
Say they won state.
right. But I mean, that's the thing.
Trophy
You
presentation incoming.
earn that respect, I guess. You take that as a badge of honor there. And
Yeah,
teams are that excited to beat you. But yeah, 5-2 is the final, and that is another disappointing loss here at home in January.
and I'll think out loud what I said a few minutes ago, and what I've been wondering for the past 5 minutes is White Bears scores with 11 minutes left in the third period,
Yeah.
relatively quickly, and it looks like it's going to work. Like, it looks like things are finally going to maybe swing their way. Maybe they can get one or two more before it really gets to be desperation hours, and they totally abandoned what they did. Totally abandoned it. You didn't see a single point shot. You didn't see any attempt to get the puck on the ground and get a stick in front of it. It was disappointing. I mean, they just totally abandoned the formula that they had to score that goal. But, like we talked about, it's just not your night. When you have two shots that go out the post like that too, that's so defeating as well. I think that's also one of the X factors too, is after Newpower had that shot that rang off the crossbar, that's a killer. Like, there's just nothing you can really do about that. And, when you have the momentum and you have things going your way and that happens, it's just like you throw your hands up in the air if you're on the bench and you just go, what do we do?
Bears fall to 12-3-1 on the year. They will battle Mountain View on Saturday over at Shoreview Ice Arena, down 96. Biggest game of the season, perhaps, on Tuesday. If you're talking conference-wise against Green Durham Hall at Highland before they come back home to host the Roseville Raiders at Vanna Sports Center next week at 7 o'clock before going over to Blaine. Not Blaine, going to Aldridge to play Blaine in that for closing out their February part of the schedule. So that'll do it here. Final score, Eastridge 5, White Bear Lake 2. For Andrew Carlson, for Gabe Bartlett, for Zach Chapman, I'm Zach Halverson saying so long from the greatest hockey arena in the world. We'll see you again next week as the Bears battle the Roseville Raiders on the Horn.